night time is a game night time. Right now, hanging around. Yeah. Welcome back to Game Nights. We're playing, I almost said pandas again. We're playing we're playing Doki. Boopity boop boop. And we're in the middle of whatever day and we're fixing to read all of our poems.
Let's go.
Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you?
I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way.
Liar!
Yeah.
In that case, I'll read a little more tonight then. It'll be more fun to read with you after... Wait. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning.
I know.
In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Don't make it an assignment, girlfriend.
She just did.
Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and I slip it back into my bag. What did I say? Oh yeah. I did the KFC boy.
KFC.
And by the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find any inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with?
I can't wait!
Oh, now you finally talk.
Yep.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf paper torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same for myself. Who should I show my poem with first? Okay, who do you think? Oh, she's dancing, folks.
New music. I don't care.
You don't care. This is game nights. We have an opinion.
Sayori.
I
don't know. I picked the top, Nate.
Tell me where to stop. Oh, that was nice. Good job.
Thank you.
I told Natsuki I was interested in reading her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair that I share it with mine first.
This is all you for like 1,000 years.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
Taking her vulnerability and throwing it in her face.
Well, good. She deserves it. Do you want to get smacked, you little piece? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
What?
Beautiful. Wow. I really like that poem. I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Because of the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like...
People can try, you know, and she's like being very simple about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. She's brilliant.
Yeah. Let's not get carried away here. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, it's because you're kind of a stupid moron. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message less valid.
Dude, homeboy gets it.
Exactly. No, he's just very good at manipulating girls. Including you.
Oh, no! Oh, God! The meta!
I like when it's easy to read and when it hits
Breezy to breathe.
I like the breeze and the owls and people, but that's about it! So get out of my face, you stupid piece!
Dude, you sound like the gingerbread from Shrek. Not the gumdrop button!
Not the gumdrop button!
Yes! That's you.
Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. Dude, I agree. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nights Yeah, I understand. I get it.
Blah,
Like
blah,
when
blah,
I
blah.
said it doesn't matter. That's a visit. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. All right, Sternum girl. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect for the youngest one here, did ya? I totally didn't expect it from you.
I love her.
I decided to humor her with I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. There you go.
Oh,
now you're
thank
getting it.
God.
There it is.
It's like
I
a
just
little
moved
button.
my mouse up and then she hits it wherever
I
it
hate
goes.
Yeah.
Look at her face. She looks very upset. She looks very upset. Look at her.
I know, I was making her
She's
face.
like, oh, 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 oh.
Carmina Burana. This is a good poem.
Yeah, those of you just tuning in, this is our name. So.
Oh, yeah. Are you sure it's your first time?
Nope. It's not that good, though. I am the kind of guy who would be writing poems. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously.
Good.
Or that you wouldn't write one at all.
Also good.
I'm really just happy that you wrote one.
Sick.
It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Don't rub it in.
I'm
Not
gonna
to mention the
cry.
fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Get him. Get him. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
I love him. See? It's
don't-
like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. you
Lies.
know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people to do. And now I'm gonna idolize you.
Yeah, I
and
know.
fill in all of the things I don't know about you with things that I want.
This is great to do with a therapist.
Yes.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. See? Guys are trash.
Yes. Yep.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah.
There's some
And
deep-
I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Sick.
That will be my way of thanking you.
Sick. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay!
Oh, God.
Now you'll read my poem too, right?
Sure.
Don't worry. I'm really bad at this.
I wasn't worried to begin with, because I don't care. We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through the blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me run sleepy for my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? I look above the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I wish you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
How? I was kissing my forehead when you were done. I don't like this anymore.
Da, da,
Sayori,
da, da.
this is just a guess, but did you want to write this until morning?
No!
Liar.
Yeah!
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question, you stupid.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean.
I'm not.
I still tried my best.
I still tried my
She's just
best.
me now.
I know.
It's
just let her be you.
Yeah, it's
That's
fine.
way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It was. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It was a bad poem. It sounds just like you.
Really?
No, yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and
I
toast!
did not ask. Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast.
Sick.
I get all cranky.
I bet. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun.
I'm sure.
Monica is the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget.
You
I
liar.
will forget.
I know.
And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Okay. Well, thanks for all of your empty predictions about yourself.
Wing, wing, wing.
I guess I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Who should I show my poem to next? It goes to it every time.
It does.
Every time it goes straight to it.
Wait, look at her mouth right now. Is that her mouth or is
What
that
mouth?
something on
I
your...
see a pimple.
She's like this.
She's like. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
She's like, exceptional.
Oh God. What was that?
Perfect one for me.
Her mouth went from to.
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face.
Okay, can I tell you something?
What?
For some reason, I read like Yuri covers up her mouth, but then ended up covering up her. That's what I read.
She, I'm sorry. She runs out. I'm in a skirt. It doesn't work. That one works.
He's going to hit me.
You're right. You really didn't do anything wrong,
Her
Yuri.
social anxiety is strong.
Through the roof.
That's. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for?
You should be. Yuri takes a breath.
So, I keep doing the Australian.
Sorry.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Sure. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares. You didn't hear me the first time? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, oh, you know though. I just meant,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell.
Oh, I don't care.
It's just that the specific writing habits, yeah, I'm just
You're
putting
fine,
my
you're
finger-
fine, you're fine.
That are usually typical of new writers.
Thanks.
And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them.
I'm sure.
I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Our weekend. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an
A
expert.
dang expert. Are you about to fart on me?
No, you were just moving around while you were talking, so I just was turning myself upside down.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them on board and getting them working together is probably the most challenging part.
I believe you.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
What's up with her hair?
It's just like...
Part of her dress.
Yep. She stands like this.
Oh, she's throwing some
sneaky.
shade.
Can be a little biased though.
Biased.
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
You're
You
right.
shouldn't. Sorry.
You should be. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do.
Thanks.
I love to share my thought process behind it.
You ready? Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of sad. After all, isn't that supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Whoa, you're pretty good at that. Oh, I thought you fell back, but you were just spazzing out.
I'm sorry. I'm a d-
I'm sorry. I'm a
I have such terrible handwriting.
Stop fishing for compliments. You what?
Dude, this is fishing for compliments, the K.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, wait, let me look at that. Yeah, I see it now. This is horrifying. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Lies. Nuts. Awesome.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short.
Totally.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest.
Please don't.
Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more PG. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you... Are you into ghosts? Can we change the topic?
Ooh! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. You
I just pooping my pants.
It smells like Cadbury.
I had a laughy.
A laughy tootie.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes when I laugh, I can't control it. So I just...
I can tell because it was like, knit, 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 knit.
I can't control it. Maybe I should pull my waistband up a little higher.
That's how you do it. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh man, sorry.
Where's my dog?
Dude,
Oh,
he's chilling, man.
Okay.
Oh, this is derailed. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
I suppose you did all that. It's over and after.
Cool. What are we talking about?
Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their tunes.
Yuri, you're too much, man.
They usually do more than... I'm still thinking of...
I had a laughy. Oh no.
They usually do more than...
I can't help
The
it.
simple story of paint a picture. In this case, Matt's the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
I get it. I got it a long time ago.
Let go of the past.
Uh,
I say we love for nothing.
As long as I'll put it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so.
Thanks, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
No, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it.
Yuri, stop talking,
Real,
please.
bro. I'm gonna keep doing the best for you.
Thanks. Me too.
Bleh.
Oh, finally.
Boom.
Oh, this is just me? What did she sound like?
Tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Having a good time so far?
Oh my god, she's creepy, dude.
Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Dude, what she is doing with her hand is physically impossible.
No, it's not. I'm doing it right now. It took me two seconds
Wait.
to realize my middle finger touches my thumb. You relax your hand.
No, she's like, look at this finger. It's like, yoing.
Girl, it's this.
No, hers is like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if you know that she's a cartoon.
I know. That's what I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Of course, I'll be
said I'll
afraid to
do
bring
it when
things
I
up.
laugh.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Stop.
Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I did underestimate you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low, because I'm...
Amen.
That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing this full of imagery and symbolism, unlike Yuri, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness or sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. You're gone.
Yup.
I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing.
True.
Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't worry yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Pay attention. It's not like you have to worry about impressing or them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Every single one of them have said that.
Yep.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Boom.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
I love this voice.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. No. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform! It's, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Well, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular these days. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, they can be very powerful. Was that the impersonation? Is
that the president?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
You broke the barrier.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I love it. I don't fart though, because I'm a girl. So
I know.
It doesn't make
Well,
sense.
I'm not sure if shut up to about crap.
What?
Our friendship is built around poopy. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Guy.
It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. What's that word mean? I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it kind of just comes off strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper. Can I poopy on the paper? Tidy it up a bit later.
Oh my
Another
god,
way to think about
I'm dying.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of poop. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Whew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Same,
it's
bro.
as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Cats can fly.
Right.
People can... This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's that language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing! Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is... cute.
Cute! What'd you say to me, bitch? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. I didn't get that.
Not at all. I had a very hopeful feeling.
How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant you suck. The language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean that you have... Oh, whoops. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out all nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask somebody who actually liked it. People did, by the way. Sayori liked it, then... Sayori liked it. So based on that, I'm glad to give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
She's about to go Super Saiyan.
Well, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what... You just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that he appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? You stupid piece of... I'm sorry, I have to. I have to. Okay, I'm
just
good.
bleep it out.
I'm good, yeah.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go, you deliberately disobeyed me. And what's worse, you put Noel in danger too. Make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Oh.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew another size soon as bitch boy started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... That don't involve you!
I don't like fighting guys. Okay.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if just noticed I was standing there.
She just tried to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it! If she could just get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing style and be more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place! What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? I mean, the meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out! Help me explain to her, Blair!
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right?
How did I get myself dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. We have to make a choice. What do we do?
Let's go, Yuri.
You don't want to? Okay, here we go.
Oh.
No, I'm here for it. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, I'm not done, you stupid. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. Oh, I don't feel good about this.
Oh.
Because she was being a brat, too.
Yeah, she was.
You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what was happening at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I mean, I understand. Yuri. You're seriously a talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. You're also a piece of trash. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. And it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said your poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that
You didn't notice that?
I didn't notice that. I'm sorry.
You should be. She sinks. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough.
I mean, Natsuki definitely brought up the booby thing.
Yeah, that's true. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Oh, whoops. I was being KFC again. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, and at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her.
Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
100% you. That is you to a T, man. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your stupid faces.
You?
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it into the trash.
Oh man, I feel bad.
We should have picked Sayori.
I thought we had to pick between one or the other.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Oops.
It's okay.
Natsuki.
She really didn't need to do that.
Dude, there's always one in every club.
There's
always one.
There's always one. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right?
I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now.
Who? Never. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. What a jerk.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think any less of you. I do.
All right, I believe you. Thanks. You're too kind.
I know.
I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful.
She talking about her titas? Scrub.
So...
what thing did Natsuki say? Sorry.
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Later.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, everyone. Dude, I keep reverting. It's just about time for us to leave. how did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
We're just moving on away from Natsuki.
Well, I'd say it was with it.
Oh,
She's back.
Okay. It was alright, well, mostly until you stupid. How about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Dude, he kind of reminds me of Pete.
Who's Pete?
The one that dated Ariana Grande.
Who's Ariana Grande? And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of things. I learned a little bit more about the things of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Good. Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. At least, wait. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Wow. Sayori, what happened earlier?
What do you mean?
Oh, you already forgot? It's been like 5 seconds.
Yep.
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
It's because I'm there.
I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Oh my god, this is so me.
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. Now go away. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. Has anyone ever said phew in real life?
Phew. It's phew. I say that all the time. I go phew. I do. Like if
Foof?
I go phew. Phew. What? Phew.
I always heard it as like phew.
No.
Phew.
No one goes phew.
I know.
No, I go
What?
phew. Phew. It's been a long day.
That's, you need to do that from now on.
Phew.
In any game we play, you're doing that.
I go phew as well. Phew this is the thing.
Foof. So I still get to spend time with you in the club.
In the club.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
Sick.
And I think everyone really likes you.
That makes me laugh. That's that.
I mean, it's gonna be so much fun.
Woof.
Woof.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in.
Nope.
Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really have to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the head and say, get the frickety out of here. I said that more to myself than her, which is a good thing. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Walk.
Next time on Game Nights, we'll do our little poem again. She looks super sad.
Oh,
And she looks super mad.
Yeah.
But she looks way too happy.
Ewing.
Missing Monica, though.
Oh.
All right. Next time on Game Nights, we'll...
See you later.
Woo!
Woo!
See, I do that. I mean, I do that all the time.
This is good. Phew. Foo.
Foo.
Foo. All right, let's go.
Foo.